Established in 1983, the Harley Owners Group has grown into a global phenomenon, with over 1 million members across the world. This isn't just any motorcycle club, it's the largest factory-sponsored group of its kind, connecting riders from all corners of the globe. Being a member unlocks more than just a community. It opens doors to exclusive events, epic rides, gear deals, and even perks like savings on fuel, hotel stays, motorcycle rentals, and much more. But here's the real question. What's it like to truly be a part of this legendary crew? In this episode, I'm jumping into the heart of it all, joining them for the start of their Run to Daytona touring rally. And trust me, it's going to be a ride you won't want to miss. Hey yo, what's up guys? It's Justin with Blockhead Moto, and today is going to be a pretty cool episode. Harley Davidson invited us out to cover and create some content for the Harley Davidson Owners Group ride all the way from here, starting at Alligator Alley Harley Davidson in Fort Lauderdale. Over the course of the next few days, they're going from dealership to dealership to dealership all across Florida. Eventually, they'll make their way all the way up to Daytona for Bike Week. The cool thing about this is we're actually located in Orlando, so that means I get to come use my personal bike to join this ride. If you guys are not familiar, I ride a 2019 Harley Davidson Street Bob with all of the creature comforts. I got the Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing. I got the OG Moto 10.5-inch risers with a thrash and low bend bar, Saddleman step-up seat. I put the sissy bar on it. I actually think I got that sissy bar from Viking Bags, actually. We also got the Speed Dealer swing arm, which is always looking fresh. And then for the performance, got the 475 cam in there. It was a nice 200 plus miles just to get here to the start of the event. I believe the kickoff to the event is actually in just a few minutes. I got here just in time, so let's go ahead and get into the dealership and go check it out. Like walking into most Harley Davidson dealerships, you are immediately struck by the sheer size of the space. Inside the dealership is a motorcyclist's dream, filled with rows upon rows of brand new motorcycles, with the smell of fresh rubber tires as you step deeper into the showroom. If you're anything like me, it's easy to get lost in every corner, surrounded by the polished bikes and the latest gear. After wandering around, I met Paul Blotsky, the regional manager of the Harley Owners Group, someone who knows the brand and the people who live and breathe Harley Davidson.
Paul Blotsky, I'm one of 3 regional managers for Harley Owners Group. We're here for our first touring rally of 2025 and looking forward to doing it.
If someone's interested in joining the Harley Owner Group, how do they do that?
Well, you can go online and you can register there or call up Club Hog. New bike buyers get a year's membership, so that's how you can get started. Just come out and buy a new Harley and you'll get a year's membership.
I'm excited to be a part of this ride and capture some content alongside you guys. Thank you for having us. Everyone gathered for the kickoff announcements while having dinner. Honestly, I was a bit nervous since it seemed like everyone already knew each other and had their spots, but I grabbed a plate of food, and luckily, a group of strangers invited me to join their table, who quickly turned into friends. Sitting with this gentleman right here, he's been a Hog member since how long?
I think 1996.
I believe so. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That sounds about right, yeah. And my wife and I, we've been in 95 states. We've been in 49 states.
Wow.
Yeah.
All on the bike.
All on the bike.
And what do you ride?
Well, right now I ride a 2019 CVO Street Glide.
Oh, wow.
And my last two bikes.
Before that, what did you have?
Another street. I've had 3 Street Glides and a 1990 Heritage Softail.
Very nice.
And that's it. Just ride.
All right, I am back at my bike. All it was like a nice little dinner gathering and kind of get to meet people. Cool thing about these rides is that there was a portion where, hey, if you guys have nobody to ride with, raise your hands, and you know, they help people find groups to go ride with. Although there's a lot of people here, this is kind of like a choose your own destination kind of a ride event. They have the itinerary of the meetups of the dealerships that they're going to all across Florida, and you just kind of have to just be there at those dealerships. I grabbed some food and I sat at a table with a bunch of strangers, and the crazy thing is, like, there are so many people who have been Hog members for 10, 20 plus years. It's definitely a really cool group or community to be a part of. The sun's already going down. I'm gonna hop on the bike, head to the hotel, get some rest, because tomorrow morning we're gonna be right at it for the first ride. So see you tomorrow. All right, it's about 8 a.m. The weather's calling for a lot of rain today, and we got all the guys out here right now. And just like that, we're hopping on the bikes and we're gonna hit the road. It's looking like a rainy day, so I think we're just gonna jet friend around and go for a ride. And of course, what's a proper road trip without those moments of pulling over on the side of the road to adjust gear and check the bikes? It's all a part of the journey, right? All right, we took a quick stop for gas and a little pee break, but now we're hanging out and we're just mobbing through the rain.
Speaking of Florida and flamingos, my wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo, so I put my foot down.
How are you feeling about riding in the rain?
It doesn't bother me. Not a day at work.
Nice.
So we're out riding.
Yeah.
I wish it was sunny, but we're
Right.
doing fine.
It's not gonna stop us. We're gonna keep crushing miles. All right, back on the road. Let's get it. And just like that, we made a stop at Rockstar Harley Davidson. Second half of this ride is finally beautiful. How do you feel that the weather cleared up?
But we all like it this way. Every once in a while you got rain, but this is fine.
Yeah. How you feeling, Paul? How was the ride?
Excellent.
Nice. Much better now that the rain's cleared?
Yes.
Once again, I found myself lost in the vast sea of new motorcycles at yet another massive Harley Davidson dealership. As I was diving into what this dealership had to offer, I met a new hog member. This guy, the definition of crushing miles. You could tell by his excitement, he lived for the ride. All right, I'm standing here with Ray. I was downloaded on a little story about how you had a 22
Road Glide Limited.
and you put how many miles on it?
115,000.
115,000 miles on a 22 Road Glide. And then you now have a new bike, right?
I'll rewind. Originally, I had a 2011 CVO, and I was in the middle of a touring rally like this. Long story short, I blew the transmission in it. So it's like we can fix the bike or find something shiny on the floor. Hence, I bought the 22 and 22. 115,000 miles later, same story, blew the transmission
And now
again.
you have a brand new.
I have a brand new 2024 CVO.
Wow.
Road Glide.
This guy is the definition of putting miles down. So, pleasure chatting with
Same
you
to you.
and joining you on the ride.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
All right, that was a fun little stop over here at Rockstar Harley Davidson. We're gonna gear up. Honestly, thank God the weather is picked up and it's making riding more enjoyable. I mean, nothing wrong with riding in the rain, but even better when it's dry out. But all right, let's hit the road and get back at it. The perfect sunshine and warm riding weather did not stick around for long. But hey, this is Florida, where the skies can go from clear to stormy in a heartbeat. We got completely soaked again, but hey, that's what it's all about. Getting caught in the rain and just kind of attacking the environment behind you in this together along the ride with everybody else. Made it to the next dealer location and we're actually at a good friend of ours, Bert's Black Widow. So we just got to his dealership. This is where the hog dinner is gonna be and the hog meetup. So I'm gonna just try my best to dry up and enjoy the rest of the evening. So let's go check it out. I've been to my fair share of Harley Davidson dealerships, but if anyone knows how to do it right, it's Bert King. With 2 Harley dealerships under his belt, Bert's Barracuda in Clearwater and Bert's Black Widow here in Port Charlotte, he's created more than just a dealership. These are full-on motorcycle destinations, complete with massive outdoor pavilions, bars, and restaurants. The Clearwater location even houses Paul Sr.'s OCC Roadhouse and Museum. As everyone started to roll in, you could feel the energy. Swapping stories about the storm we all braved, sharing a great meal, and buzzing with excitement for the daily raffle giveaways. It was more than just miles on the road. It was a community.
Every dealership that we stop at, so it's not every day, but it's most of the days.
And you guys do a raffle?
Yes. And I always start off with my socks. The story behind it is it rained on one ride, and every year I had wet socks, so I bought some socks, and then ever since then, it's my trademark.
Nice. There you go. Could use those today. I was soaking wet when we got here. My feet were like squishing. Oh my goodness.
Well, every night we have a banner, and all the riders sign it, and what we do is later on in the evening, we actually raffle it off. It's just a thing we've been doing with rallies for years now, and they love it. The members love it.
That's awesome. Signing it on behalf of Blockhead. Making our mark on the Hog Rally. Let's go.
Hi, Abby! Orange! Spin ends in 2, 0, 8.
All right, that concludes this evening's Harley Owners Group meetup at Bert's Black Widow. Now, this group has a few more days of riding, but for me, I'm actually going to hop on my bike and I leave tomorrow morning, all the way back to Orlando. I gotta get right back to work and start editing a bunch of videos, editing a bunch of content, but we are grateful and thankful for Harley Davidson for inviting us to join the Harley Owners Group ride. Big shout out to Paul, KR, and Bill. Those are the three gentlemen that I was kind of rolling with on the ride. This was an amazing experience. This is my first time on a Harley Owners Group ride. If you guys are unfamiliar, I highly recommend you look into it, join the ride. Everybody is so friendly, everybody's so welcoming. If you're unsure of any groups to ride with, they have amazing rides. People have been Hog members for years and years. It's a great opportunity to meet new people, go on awesome rides, make new friends, and create new memories. Big thanks to Harley Davidson, big thanks to the Harley Owners Group. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. If you did, like this video. It lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job. Do us a favor, comment below if you guys have any questions, or if you guys are a part of the Harley Owners Group as well. Comment below what chapter you're in. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon so then you're notified of all of the motorcycle content that we're covering here on the Blockhead Moto channel. But until next time, guys, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.